Hello stars, welcome back to my channel, and a big hello to all of the new subscribers that I have gotten recently. I just want to thank all of you guys for being here, supporting me. I couldn't be doing this without you guys, and yeah, it really means the world to me. So for today's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at what your spirit guides want to tell you. Something that they've been trying to tell you that maybe you've not been hearing or hasn't been coming through clearly. And we'll be channeling these messages from spirit guides. It could be the universe, God, ancestors, source. Really just feel free to adjust to whatever your specific beliefs are, okay? And yeah, the energy surrounding this reading is already so strong. As soon as I decided that I wanted to do this, it was just like screaming at me. So I can tell that some of these messages have been trying to reach a lot of you for a long time. So yeah, let's just jump right in. So before we start, I do just want to say the normal disclaimers, but if you've already chosen a pile, feel free to click the timestamps down below. So tarot is not an absolute and it does not control our lives. So please use these readings for confirmation and spiritual guidance. Always keeping in mind your own free will is what ultimately matters when determining what will happen within your life. This is a general reading for the collective, so take what you intuitively know is meant for you and leave the rest behind. If you'd like a moment to ground, meditate, and connect to the energy of this reading, I will offer a brief meditation followed by a presentation of the pile's objects. And if you're drawn to more than one pile, that is perfectly fine. It just means there's multiple messages for you to hear in this video. So if you're ready, let's take a moment for a few deep breaths to connect with your spiritual team. Become fully present in your body and current surroundings, and we will jump right in. On pile 1, we have turquoise. On pile 2, we have blue quartz. And on pile 3, we have blue kyanite. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the turquoise stone. I'll put this right here. So these are your tarot cards, and of course we're going to be looking at what your spirit guides want to tell you or have been trying to tell you recently. But before we hop into these bad boys right here, I do just want to pull a card, and I will be using these in the thumbnail to get an idea of who your spirit guides are, and yeah, just the first message that they want to give to us. These are spirit animal oracle cards, and I'll have everything linked in the description below if you're curious what decks that I'm using. So let's just jump right in. Pile 1, see what your spirit guides have been trying to tell you. And I'm hoping, or I guess I'm feeling for some of you guys, like the animal that comes out, you guys have probably been seeing recently, whether that's like in person or like if you're at school, maybe you've been like seeing them in books or studying them is coming through for some reason. But somehow these animals have probably been popping up for you, or they will after this. But let's see what we can get for you, pile 1. Let's see who you're... Okay, well, we have 3 cards here. I think I'm going to keep shuffling, because I like to take about 1 or 2 at a time. Let's see who your spirit guides are and what they've been trying to tell you. See what comes through, pile 1. Your spirit guides, what they've been trying to tell you. I haven't used these ones in a while, so they're kind of sticking together, but they will do just fine. Let's see. Okay, mouse spirit. Interesting. So a mouse is definitely something that you could see on the day-to-day. Not like you have them in your house or anything, but I feel like a mouse isn't the most like crazy thing to see. In fact, you know, I'm a receptionist for my day job, and I've actually seen a mouse at my work within the past couple of weeks, so that's funny. But yeah, you guys could be seeing mice recently. They may have been popping up for you recently. What first comes up about the mouse for me, and I don't know if this is true or not, but just like out of memory, I feel like mice have very good like ears. They can listen really well, they hear things really well, and they're always like on the move and very fast. So these could be qualities within you, pile 1. And it's funny that I mention the ears and having good listening. What is coming through from that is you guys probably see the signs that your spirit guides present to you very well, very often. They're actually very clear and concise for you. You don't really have trouble seeing what they're trying to tell you. You probably already have a good sense of exactly what it is they're going to tell you in this reading. But yeah, you guys, like I said, you guys have very good communication with your spirit guides already. And it says here, mouse spirit, tend to the small things. So obviously the first message that we have here is tend to the small things. I'm picking up that for a lot of you, this is going to be like around the house and stuff. I'm getting the feeling that you guys might, I'm getting Pisces energy for some reason, so let me know in the comments down below. But for some reason, it's almost like you're usually able to communicate with your spirit guides really well. Like that's a very Piscean trait, being to understand the spiritual realms and really in tune with in a deeper level. But it's almost like recently things have kind of picked up speed for you, and you've had to deal with a lot of small tasks, and things have almost gotten like really fast and what's the word, frantic is like what I'm picking up. It's almost like I'm just imagining you guys like running around and just like doing the small details and having no time to communicate with your spirit guides recently. Yeah, definitely pile 1. You may actually, just have really good communication with your spirit guides, but maybe recently day-to-day life has gotten so fast that that connection has kind of like, it's not like you're tuned out from it, you're just tuned into so much other stuff right now that it's almost like you don't have time. So I feel like a message here for you, pile 1, is to take the time for the small things that you need to take care of course. But I think the small things here for you is like maybe a daily meditative practice that you have, or some kind of spiritual practice that keeps you in tune with your spirit guides and keeps you in tune and in alignment with your higher self and what's guiding you. I feel like they're really trying to tell you and ask you, pile 1, there's something that you used to do that's kind of gotten away from you recently that really kept you in tune with your guides, made it very easy to listen to them. Meditation is coming through very strongly, but also like yoga, just some kind of practice that helps you, just hear these higher levels better because it's not so tuned out with the day-to-day things. Okay, let's go ahead and hop into your tarot cards, pile 1. So the first card we have here is the 10 of Swords. Yeah, Oh yeah, Ten of Swords. So this is, for one, the Ten of Swords is Gemini energy. So definitely, I feel like the mutable placements are very strong for you guys. You guys might have like Pisces and Gemini. And for instance, if you don't know, the mutable placements in astrology are Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius. And those are ruled by either Mercury or Jupiter. Okay, so Virgo and Gemini are ruled by Mercury, and Sagittarius and Pisces are ruled by Jupiter, unless you go by modern rulership, where Pisces would be Neptune. But anyways, sorry to go on a little astrological rant there. But yeah, I just feel like maybe things have gotten very hectic for you recently. The Ten of Swords is almost like air is a very fast energy. Swords is air. And it's almost like we have the highest suit here. It's like things are going as fast as they can for you, and you may almost be at like mental burnout. It's really just blocking out the messages that you're used to hearing and used to being able to see from your spirit guides. For some reason, you're just really focused on, I want to say like minuscule tasks, but I don't know if that's the right word. These tasks that just are so fast and they keep you going, and it's almost like you don't get a minute to slow down. And not saying that they're not important, but for some reason you've picked them up almost out of some sort of anxiety, some sort of like reaction to what's going on in the outside world, to where you feel like you have to be going 1,000 miles a minute. And Spirit's really asking you to slow down and calm your mind, and kind of like follow the birds, where, I don't know, the birds look like they're going somewhere peaceful to me, and it looks like she wants to follow them because that's where she knows they're going to. And it's almost like she's in a barren desert right now. And I almost see that as like the barren desert is almost like your imagination. You guys are probably used to being very imaginative people, but yeah, you're having to deal with very minuscule, almost boring, mundane tasks right now. Really interesting. You guys have probably, if you have been seeing a mouse around recently, it's probably because you're going so fast, and the mouse is reminding you that like it also does that. For instance, I can get very overwhelmed, and the animal that I see whenever I get overwhelmed is a squirrel, because squirrels are like freaking manic, and whenever I'm feeling a little manic, squirrels pop up. So let's go ahead and keep moving down your tarot cards. We have here the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So what's coming up for me here is that you guys almost feel like if you don't keep up with all of these small tasks, something's not going to come to fruition for you. Whether that's like career, some type of business pursuit, even just like something that you want to like buy, like a TV or something, and so like you just keep doing the rounds and doing whatever it takes to make the littlest amount of money. You're scared to slow down is what I'm hearing, and Spirit really wants you to slow down and drop pace a little bit, you know. What just came up for me was the story of the tortoise and the hare, and I know that we have a mouse spirit here and it doesn't have anything to do with it, but that came up very strongly. And the tortoise and the hare is about a race, and the tortoise, you know, is very slow, and the rabbit is obviously a lot faster than the tortoise, so of course the rabbit would win, right? Or the hare. Sorry, I'm probably not explaining this good, but anyways, it's almost like the hare was so caught up and of course he was going to win that he actually ended up losing because he started taking naps on the way, and he was like, no way this turtle's gonna beat me. But actually the turtle ended up winning because the hare like fell asleep for too long. And so I guess what I'm saying here is slow and steady wins the race. Pile one. So we also have here the Ace of Pentacles, grounding your reading. Oh, this is just confirmation from your spirit guides, pile one, that whatever it is you've been pursuing recently, something that you've been trying to grow, something you've been trying to manifest in your life by doing the small things. You guys, like, I feel like you guys believe in manifestation, but you guys don't believe in manifestation without putting in the work. And yes, that is so true. But I think what's coming through here is you don't have to put in all of the work. You don't have to completely burn yourself out to try and manifest this. Like, it's coming to you because you deserve it, because you have put in the work. But a big thing that's coming through here, pile one, is to slow down and connect to the spiritual realm more. I feel like, yeah, maybe you guys need to do like meditation and like get the feeling of manifesting this thing to you, because sometimes it's not just hard work that gets you there. It's also the belief in knowing that you'll get there. The Ten of Swords being here is definitely a card of burnout. It's a card of feeling like you're at a dead end, feeling like you can't go on. But in this card here, she can go on. There is a horizon for her. And your manifestation, whatever it is right now, whether that's career, trying to manifest something into your life, physically, I feel like for most of you guys, it's probably going to be like financially or something that you've been trying to buy recently, or like a trip. Yeah, definitely maybe a trip for some of you guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep moving. We have here the Page of Swords. I love this for you, pile one, because what's coming through here is to stay curious and stay open. It's almost like if you slow down, it's like these huge breakthroughs are going to come to you. The Page of Swords is the youngest of the Swords court cards, and I feel like she's the most curious out of all of the court cards. She, he, whatever you want to identify this as. But yeah, look how curious she is. She's like balancing at the same time. She's reading a book. She's got these balloons, and then she has the birds. Oh, look, the birds are following her. Look, this Page of Swords, this is you guys after this manifestation has come into your life. What Spirit has been trying to tell you is that this is coming in, and you can slow down. You don't have to tend to the small things as much anymore, pile one, because it's coming for you. You're about to embark on something that's going to bring you so much inspiration. You're going to, yeah, finish the Ten of Swords and level up. Literally, what happens after the Ten of Swords is the Page of Swords. And it's almost like you're not going back to the Ace of Swords. What's coming through here is you're adding the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles and getting the Page of Swords. But I know that was like, that's a little crazy, bouncing off the walls to say. I guess I'm just not sure if it makes sense. So let's just keep going, pile one. To finish off your tarot cards, we have the Page of Wands. Look, 2 page cards here. So we have Swords, Wands, and Earth, mostly Earth here. It's interesting that I got Pisces energy from you guys. I want to know down below if that resonates for you guys at all. But definitely mutable placements for sure. Like Virgo and Gemini, I could see being very strong, because that reminds me of like swords plus pentacles, right? It's like being able to, I like to think of Virgo as being able to adapt material things through innovative new ideas. It really likes to perfect things and improve upon its craft. And I feel like that's what you've been trying to do. And you guys are just really about to be leveling up in whatever this is. Your spirit guides really want to make sure that's clear for you, that you are about to embark on this new journey that you've been wanting. Whatever the small things are that you've been tending to, this has been like a reoccurring theme in your life for a very long time. And it's almost like you can slow down on working so hard towards it, because like the fruits are opening up to you. What you've worked so hard for is coming true, and now you can really embrace the curiosity and the fun and playfulness of it all. It's not going to have to be so serious anymore. Yeah, this is so exciting, pile one. Let me know down below what's going on for you guys, because I'm really interested to know. Okay, uh-oh, looks like my camera might overheat. I really need to figure that out. I think it's because I put the candle here, but I think, yeah, I'm going to pause right here, let my camera cool down, and I will be right back, pile one. Okay, pile one, we're back. So I was sitting here reflecting on your reading as I was waiting for my camera to cool down, and what was coming through here is that while yes, you guys are leveling up, this is just the beginning for you guys in some area. So this might be like maybe you're graduating school. This could be like high school or college. You guys could be like leveling up in your career somehow. But whatever this is that you're manifesting, pile one, you've worked really hard to get here. And now you can finally begin to do what it is you've been wanting to do for a very long time, something that you've been very curious about. The reason why I say you're like leveling up, but it's just the beginning, because it's like we're getting out of the pip cards here. And while there is, yes, one court card here, we are going to the pages, which are the youngest of the court cards. So it's like you're just beginning something that's going to make you very well established in whatever it is you're manifesting. And this could be like established reputation, an established like hobby, or an established reputation for some kind of like craft that you do. You're just going to be very well rooted in whatever it is, but also have a lot of leeway to grow and learn a lot more. And this is something that's very exciting for you, something you can kind of like do whatever you want. Like it's your story after you get whatever this is that you've been trying to manifest for so long. And Spirit is just coming here to tell you guys that this is coming. You guys are about to get that level up that you've been wanting. So let's go ahead and, which ones do I want to move into? I brought like 4 decks here, but I don't think we're going to need to use all of them. Let's see. I really want to use, okay, we're going to use the astrological cards. These ones are calling to me. See what we get for you, pile one. Whatever it is your spirit guides are trying to tell you, some more messages, whatever we can get for you. Pile one. I'm gonna shuffle here. Okay, and I think we'll probably have to move these down a little bit. So bear with me here. We're gonna try and fit everything to where you can see it on the screen. Okay, so for pile one, Spirit, what do you want to tell them? What have you been trying to tell them? Let's see for my pile. Okay. We have the 8th house, endings and beginnings. Exactly what I've been saying. You guys are completely ending some chapter of your life that you've been trying to get to for a while, but it's like a whole new beginning for you guys. You guys are leveling up, but it's a whole new beginning. Exactly what I was saying. That's so exciting. And with the 8th house being here, traditionally, the 8th house in astrology is known to be a house of where things pass away, right? That's why we have a skull here. So you might have to get rid of a lot of destructive habits in your life. And I feel like that is maybe how we were talking about earlier, how like I feel like in your childhood, you really embraced the Pisces or whatever that is within you, the spiritual aspect of you. You probably got a lot of clear and concise messages from your spirit guides. But as you grew up, things like got a little busier. Maybe you started having like a lot of schoolwork on your load or whatever it is. You guys were always trying to speed up and you kind of lost that connection. But you guys have been trying to get to something very specific and it's coming for you. And it's going to end this chapter of your life and put you into a whole new perspective where you're curious and excited and this whole new beginning for you. And you will have released a lot of, negative habits. And I think that will be mental for you guys. Let's see what else we get for you. Pile one, let's get another card for you on what Spirit has been trying to tell you. Okay. We have Leo, I will. Yes, you guys are going to be completely shining. Leo is the sign of the lion, and it's also ruled by the sun, which everything in our solar system revolves around. So whatever it is you've been trying to manifest within your life, this is all you've been thinking about. You have been revolving around this, but that's because it is your purpose. This is exactly what you've been meant to do, pile one. It has been leading you to something like, yes, it's been tedious, the way to get there, but Spirit like applauds you for doing the hard and dirty work. But now, like I said, you can slow down. You don't have to be so fast and frantic all the time like a mouse may be. You can finally embrace that childlike wonder. How I was saying earlier, you guys may have embraced like hearing messages from spirit while you were younger. It may have been like a childhood thing, but you lost that connection. You guys are going to be gaining that connection back because you've been working so hard to manifest this thing in your life. Look at the bottom of the deck here, we have solar eclipse revolution. If you're watching this around the time that I'm posting it, we did just have a solar eclipse about, I want to say like a month and a half ago. It was in, what was it? In May, I believe. But yeah, big changes may have been coming around the solar eclipse, but it may have not been clear around then, but now, like, it's becoming clear for you. And even if you're not watching this at the time that I'm posting it, apply it to how it works for you. But yeah, you guys are just going into this whole new aspect in life where you can follow your purpose, exactly what you've been meant to do. Wow, so beautiful, Pile 1. I love this for you. Let's see. I think we're going to pull some of these cards and I will read it out of the book for you. These are Sacred Light Oracle cards, and we're just going to see what your guides have to tell you. My Pile 1s, what do they have to tell you? What's going on for my Pile 1s? What do you need to tell my Pile 1s? Okay, we got a card for you here. Let's see what we've got. We have here, oh my gosh, Pile 1, we have spirit guides. I mean, that's literally in the title of this message. Your spirit guides are coming through strong right now, like so strong, okay? It says spirit guides, the number 30. It says looking for signs, philosophical discussion, supervision. Yes, and this just totally clarifies what we were saying about maybe having the abilities to look for signs and have discussions with your spirit guides when you were younger. And this is something that you maybe have been missing, and you might not have realized that, but subconsciously you've really missed this, and your ability to connect with them. Like I said, if you can like get back into meditation or something that helped you really connect with them that you've kind of steered away from recently, this is going to help you out so much in manifesting whatever this is, because it's going to be this co-creation with your spirit guides. Like I said, whatever you've been manifesting is part of your purpose, but also like you need your spirit guides right now to help you through this process. They have a lot to help you with, and they want to show you a lot and help you learn a lot about life and about this new chapter of life that you are embarking on right now, Pile 1. Okay, so we have spirit guides, and it says here, before your earthly birth, your soul discusses with the spiritual hierarchy your soul's path, karmic lessons, specific details, and other souls you would like to write into your human story. Once you have passed this plan to the hierarchy, it is approved and sealed for your earthly descension. It is here that your soul's spiritual guides are chosen to guide you through life. Yeah, your spirit guides have been leading you to something that you chose, whether you believe in past lives or not. This is just like your purpose, and if you do believe in past lives, this is something that you chose for yourself, and that's why it means so much to you. That's why you've been working so hard to get to this point, Pile 1. It says, a spiritual guide is assigned at birth, and as you grow, new guides step forward to assist you in specific tasks, transformations, passions, and awakenings. From animals to angelic guides, ascended masters to religious figures, you will be made aware of these deep connections through synchronicities, signs, vision quests, and serendipitous moments. Yeah, your spirit guides are coming through strong. You're going to get this ability to communicate with them back, Pile 1. It says, the father of Taoism, Master Lao Tzu, instructs that in order to become what you desire to be, your intelligent mind must expand to reach a stage of personal and spiritual freedom. Reduce argumentative discussion and increase inclusivity by philosophical action. Change is a growth, an inevitable task of life that often feels uncomfortable. Ancient Ascension Master Lao Tzu brings surprises and changing plans, asking you to listen more and speak less, but with deeper meaning. Disconnect from excessive drama. A new guide steps forward now to supervise your earthly quest for soul experience. To be open to these experiences, silence your mind, and connect through meditative practice. Yes, exactly what we were saying. And the affirmation of this card is, I activate the sacred power within me. It rises clearly and gently. Yes, like I said, time to slow down, really cultivate this connection with your guides again, because you really have it within you. You may have just lost touch of it recently, but you guys are being shifted into like your soul purpose, and that's going to benefit you greatly, especially whenever you have your spirit guides helping you and guiding you along this journey, pile one. The sacred crystal is brookite. I'm not sure, Brookite, in case you guys want to check that out for yourself. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some closing affirmations for you, pile one. Whatever your spirit guides want to bring through for you. Any closing messages they want to tell you, what they want you to know. This is such a beautiful message, pile one. I am so excited for you guys to really cultivate your connection with your spirit guides again, but also whatever this is that you've been manifesting and trying to work so hard towards. Spirit really wants you to just know that this is your life purpose and you will get there no matter what. So there's no reason to rush right now. Okay, pile one. So let's see what else your spirit guides want to tell you. Pile one. Any closing messages, and these are affirmation cards, but we will see what your spirit guides want to tell my pile ones. What do you want pile ones to know? What have you been trying to tell them? We have, wow, unique power. My uniqueness separates me from the monotony of others, and I find great joy in this. Blending in is no longer in my vocabulary. I will shine like the moon and stars over everyone I meet. I will never again let others diminish my light. And that is so beautiful. This is going right over the Leo card, because that's exactly what Leo is about, is shining your light and being unique without regret, without remorse, without any fear in your mind, but being you because that's what you're meant to do. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. And once you cultivate this connection with your spirit guides again, it's just going to help you that much more in doing this. You guys are on the way to like super great things in your life. Pile one. We have here caring nature. I will always aim to be sympathetic, empathetic, and compassionate, and kind. However, I will avoid expending my own mental health and happiness for the sake of others. My first priority is me. So for those of you where you've been running around like crazy with your, like a chicken with your head cut off for other people, definitely take a step back and allow them to learn how to cultivate and follow their own purpose, especially if you guys have children. This may be asking you like to step back a little bit and let their unique expression come out a little bit more. But those where that message is not for you, this card is about having a sympathetic, empathetic, and compassionate connection with your spirit guides again. They care for you and they want to bond with you. We have these two hands together and they're united in these beautiful jewels. Your spirit guides have been there all along and they're just waiting for you. Look, they're waiting for you to open your eyes. They're trying to open your eyes again to the messages that they've been trying to send you, pile one. Such a beautiful, strong reading. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here though, pile one. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am beyond grateful to have you here today, sharing your beautiful energy with me. If this reading resonated with you, make sure to leave a comment down below to let me know. Also be sure to like, share, and subscribe as it helps support this channel so I can keep providing content for you wonderful souls. I hope this reading has brought you peace and harmony. Keep shining your light and living your best life, my stars. I will see you next time. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. You chose the blue quartz here. Put this right here. And don't mind if you hear heavy breathing. That would be my dog in the background giving you guys his moral support. So yeah, these are your tarot cards, pile two, where obviously we will be looking at what your spirit guides want to tell you, something that they've been trying to tell you recently. But before we jump into these tarot cards here, we are going to get some of these animal oracle cards. I'll have everything linked in the description below if you guys are curious what decks I'm using. But yeah, these are animal oracle cards. So we are going to see maybe what your spirit guides are, who they want to come through as, and yeah, just the first message that we can get from them. What was coming through for all of my piles, a message for you guys, is that maybe some of the animals that come through, you may have been seeing them recently. And this may not be in person. This could be like in books and TV shows, just randomly seeing these animals. And that's just confirmation that this is your reading. And if you haven't been seeing them, then you guys might, like after this video, and that will be confirmation for you guys. Or maybe not even see them. For my pile twos, I'm getting that you guys may hear about them, or like for some reason it comes up in conversation. Okay, wow, spider spirit. So that is actually a very common thing that you guys could be seeing. Spiders recently, especially like spider webs. But ultimately what's coming through with this spider card here is that your spirit guides have been leading you through some kind of transition in your life, something that they've been like threading and weaving together for you. It's almost like they're putting some kind of puzzle pieces together for you, pile two. But it says here, make your dreams real, number 56. So that's also very interesting that it says make your dreams real, and we were talking about weaving something together for you. So this could be a sign if you guys see like spider webs, cobwebs, spiders in general recently. I feel like this is a sign that what you have been aiming for in your life is being weaved together. What you've been dreaming about and what you've been wanting in reality is coming towards you. What I'm also hearing from this is that your spirit guides, yes, may come through in spiders, but also whenever you guys are like on the right track of your manifestation, whenever like you guys are, I don't want to say like doing a good job because that's so like subjective, but whenever you guys are really in tune with your manifestations and like yeah, just in tune with them, that's whenever you guys might see these spiders and the cobwebs, and that's just like a sign that like you're doing a good job and you're on the right track. Also, whenever you see spiders and cobwebs, that's going to be a sign that your spirit guides are there guiding you and helping weave things together to make your dreams come true. Pile two. Yeah, that's just a big message that's coming through for you guys, is that your dreams are being weaved together. It's like they are putting the pieces together in perfect harmony so that everything just aligns and works out for you, and you don't have to worry about it. I'm getting for you guys, since we do have the spider here, this could be like a lot of people fear spiders, and I'm getting this energy of fear for some reason, pile two. So you guys might fear where you guys are headed, or fear that things won't be weaved together and that things won't go your way. But like I said, your spirit guides are here coming through telling you that things are being weaved together in perfect divine coordination with your life, and everything will be just fine. Pile two. So let's go ahead and jump into your tarot cards here. So we have the Hermit. So pile two, you guys might be in like isolation mode right now. You guys might be in like deep introspective mode. Dark night of the soul is coming up. Did I say that right? I think I said that right. But you guys are definitely, I feel like, going through some shadow aspects in your life right now. I feel like I'm just getting that you guys may not know exactly what it is that you want to do right now. And so like you're going through this deep introspective moment to really get to the core of who you are, get to the core of what you want to do with your life, and figure out what your dreams even are in the first place. And your spirit guides, in fact, might be trying to tell you that the way to figure this out is within yourself. Pile two, because we have the Hermit card here. We have this lantern here with the light, but ultimately the light is shining from within herself. So it's almost like you guys are searching for answers, and they're saying, hey, they're within you all along. And so, yeah, you guys are down this very introspective, soul-seeking kind of route right now. You guys may be in lone wolf status right now, just trying to figure yourself out. Not like you're just avoiding people, but just right now, that's not what you're worried about. And I feel like Spirit is kind of applauding you for that, for trying to figure out and dive deep into your soul and figure out what it is that you want, what your dreams are, so that they can weave them together. A big thing that's coming through for my pile twos is that your intention is strong, that like you want good things in your life. Of course, we all do, right? But you're not quite sure what it is yet. But no matter what, as long as your intention is true to do good things in your life, and your intention is true to discover what it is and stay true to yourself, stay true to that, then they will weave this together for you and perfect harmony. You guys may, like I said, be fearful right now, or just like going through a really rough time in these like dark aspects of your mind or of life right now, because the Hermit card is alone and it can be scary. If you guys don't know, a hermit often goes off to the woods to go for a spiritual seeking and understanding of the world around him, but he does that alone so he can silence out the outside world and really figure it out within himself. And I mean, to me, that sounds pretty scary. I mean, can you imagine like going out into the woods with no flashlight by yourself? Most of us would be a little frightened, at least a little bit, So yeah, what you're going through, it's not easy, but you are figuring out just like deep wisdom about yourself. This deep wisdom is coming through for you through your spirit guides right now. And they're here to tell you that they will help you make sure everything goes in accordance with your divine plan. They're weaving something together for you, pile 2. Let's see. We have here Judgment in reverse. Yeah, so if we look up here at Judgment upright, it looks like her soul, to me, this looks like her soul is being called to be a ballerina. I'm also getting astral travel out of this card, so that may be of significance for you guys. You guys may get a deep understanding, especially with all of this darkness here, like in the subconscious dream world. So astral traveling, or just like out-of-body experiences or something like that, your dream life could be very influential for you. You may get a lot of signs from your spirit guides. And look, it says right here, make your dreams real. Oh, yeah, definitely look into your dreams. Your guides have a very strong message for you there. But anyways, with this Judgment card, upright, it looks like she knows exactly where she's going. And you know what? I'm going to go and stick to the fact that I feel like she's like in her dream state. This is her astral projecting, right? Because we have the dreams here, but we have it in reverse. So I feel like with this Judgment card, a strong message that's coming through is you just haven't found it yet, but keep searching through in your dreams. If you keep a dream journal, the answer is within you. It's just, that's so strongly coming through right now. And that's why your spirit guides are able to weave like something perfect for you together, is because you know what it is all along. You're just like not aware of it for some reason. And with this Judgment card in reverse, it's also to the fact that you may be criticizing yourself for not knowing what you want, not knowing what your true intentions are. But you do deep down, and just by being you and being your honest self and sticking to the plan of getting to know yourself at a deeper level, it's going to keep showing itself to you. But yeah, I definitely recommend for you, pile 2, keeping a dream journal, even like getting an app on your phone, or like waking up and going to your notes and typing stuff out. I would prefer getting like a dream journal and writing it, because I feel like waking up and getting on your phone can be one, easy to distract you and like immediately go to something else, like I don't know, Instagram or the TikTok or whatever. So yeah, I would suggest writing it out. But yeah, your dreams definitely have a very specific and special message for you. Your spirit guides are trying to lead you there through this reading, pile 2. We have here Justice. Interesting. Okay. So with the Justice card here, you know how I've been saying that it's almost like they're weaving everything in a divine accordance. They have a plan for you. And this Justice card upright, she does have her eyes closed, but she's smiling, right? And it's almost like be okay that you don't know what it is yet, because you're being led there. Things are being balanced out. Once you end this shadow journey, you'll be here. And I feel like you guys are headed here like right now. Things are probably starting to balance out for you already. You've probably gone through this dark night of the soul, discovered a lot of stuff. I still think you have stuff to uncover in your dreams for sure. But things are finally starting to balance out of that darker aspect for you. And yes, your eyes are still closed, but you're being led to your purpose. You're being led to something very specific and meant for you. And what I'm hearing right now is this may be something that shocks a lot of other people, or seems strange to other people. I don't know why that's coming through. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to your next card here. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So, you know how I was saying that you guys might criticize yourself of not knowing exactly what it is yet, not being completely aware? One, I think, like I've been saying, in your dreams, you'll figure that out very soon if you keep diving into this hermit mode and discovering that realm. But with this Five of Pentacles showing up in reverse, Spirit wants you to know that financially, stability-wise, if you're afraid of losing something, especially like losing yourself is what I'm hearing, you haven't lost yourself. You're discovering even more of yourself. But financially, if you're scared of losing some sort of stability or not having enough, or even like, because we were talking about how it might be strange to other people, if you're okay, this is coming through strongly, and I have to tell some of you guys because it's probably for you. But if you are trying to pursue a career and you're not quite sure what it is yet and you want to figure it out because you're scared that you're going to be left out in the cold, or remember how I was saying it may be something strange and shocking to other people? And yeah, this is something that you've known all along, but maybe you've been kind of avoiding it because it's something that's just like people aren't used to, and you don't know if you can do that for your career and if that can make you money, because maybe you're scared that people will shun you and not support you in whatever it is. And this doesn't have to be career or financially, but whatever it is that you're afraid of losing. And like I said, you'll figure this out within your dreams. Just dive very deep for this. But it's something probably that you've done since childhood, something that maybe like your brother or your sisters made fun of you for it, and so like you completely blocked it out. You're becoming aware of it, and your dreams are becoming real. It's probably something that you dream about on a regular occurrence, but what I'm hearing is you guys may dream very little about like that actual part, but dream a lot about the trauma that's associated with it. So try and like dive deep into that. And I know that's a hard thing to ask, but I have faith in you, Pile 2. You guys are very strong, and you guys are already dedicated to that, dedicated to diving deep within yourself. So I have complete faith in you, Pile 2. And look, oh, so beautiful. I love this for you, Pile 2, to end off the reading. We have the Ten of Cups, or not the reading. I'm not leaving you guys yet, but to end off the tarot cards here. Your venture right now, you guys are headed towards the Ten of Cups. Things might be dark right now. Things might be hard right now. But look, your eyes are still closed, but you're in the light now. You're starting to get in the light, and this Ten of Cups is being revealed to you, this happiness, what you've been wanting all along. And with this Ten of Cups here, it's interesting how I said this may be something like from childhood. And we have this couple here looking at children. This makes me feel like you looking at the past. And also what I'm hearing is like healing the trauma of whatever it is associated with another person and this thing. And you guys will know what it is specifically for yourself. But yeah, you guys are about to get out of this dark night of the soul. Things are balancing out for you, and Spirit is here to tell you that you may not know what your dreams are yet, what exactly it is what you want to do, but subconsciously, deep down, you know, and they are working to make that real for you. But they ask for you to also go on this deep dive in this journey, right? Go into the darker crevices of your mind, and try and open up to maybe what you had forgotten. Okay, Pile 2. Let's go ahead and get some of these astrology cards here to see what else we can get. Other messages we can get. And what your spirit guides want to tell you, what they've been trying to tell you. Also, what's coming through here, they're really proud of you for dedicating yourself to going through this dark night of the soul. And they're leading you towards this Ten of Cups because you've been willing to uncrack the things that people don't want to discover about themselves, but you are willing to do it. And that's why you're going to advance so much emotionally. Like, you are going to be 10 times happier than you like are right now, and you're headed there right now. Okay, pile 2. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. This was too many, so we're gonna go ahead and keep shuffling here. I'm gonna move these down just in case they don't fit. Can you guys see all that? Yeah. Okay. Pile 1. What do spirit guides want to say? What do they want to tell you? Pile 1. What do your spirit guides want to tell my pile 1s? Pile 1. Let's see. Okay, so we have, yeah, look, we have Mars, Force, and Mars in astrology is known to be one of the rougher planets to deal with. You guys may have had to go through some pretty rough times recently. You may be forced to do things that you don't want to do, or maybe you felt forced into this dark night of the soul, but now I feel like here soon, or like you're already opening up to the brighter aspects of it and realizing like how much it really has helped you. With this Mars Force card here, Spirit wants you to know that the pain and difficulties that you've gone through in life weren't for nothing, okay? I'm also hearing that the trauma and pain that you guys have had to go through, you guys are going to be able to help other people through this, and help other people like see the bright side in life. But right now you're still going through this journey, and they just want you to know that it's not for nothing, okay? Pile 2, you will be happy in the end, and really it just comes to a deep dive within yourself, discovering what makes you angry, what makes you hurt, what is this pain, what is this deep pain deep down inside that's causing you to maybe have this harsh criticism of yourself, but also figuring out why it's distracting you from discovering like not what your purpose is, but like instead of following the pain, following the happiness again, you know? But right now you're just going through this dark night of the soul. Let's see. What else for my pile 2s? What else can we get? Okay. Look, Yod, Destiny. I'm going to put this Saturn. Wait, no, we're going to keep Saturn out because Mars and Saturn together, they are both the harsher planets. We call it the malefic planets in Hellenistic astrology or ancient astrology. And that's because they bring about the harsher aspects in life, okay? Like Saturn brings about restrictions. He brings about things that take a long time, a lot of effort, because it says here Saturn age. So you may feel like this is taking a long time and like it's never going to end. Also, okay, you guys might be going through your Saturn return right now is kind of what I'm hearing. And this might coincide with like a Mars return for some reason. Or for those of you where that's not happening, I'm also hearing you guys might have Saturn and Aries for whoever that's for. But we also have here Destiny, and this is just so perfect to put with the spider spirit right here, making your dreams real. You're headed towards your destiny, but like whatever this dark night of the soul journey you're on right now is taking you to your destiny, and it may be hard to see right now, okay? Pile 2, but it's leading you to this 10 of Cups where you'll be ultimately happy. This is just, it's your destiny, and this is made for you. And like I said, you may have a hard time remembering what that is right now because of the trauma that's associated with it, whatever that is. But This was all necessary to lead you to this point. It's almost like you had to rediscover this for some reason. You had to have this pain associated with it so you can help other people in some way. We also have solar eclipse revolution at the bottom of the deck. So the last solar eclipse that we had, if you're watching this around the time that I'm posting it, may have been significant for you. And I'm also hearing that, like, you know how we were talking about how you guys are like headed towards the light, you're coming out of that dark night of the soul, whether you guys are like ending up your Saturn return or just coming out of this dark area of life, you guys are headed towards this Ten of Cups for sure. And that may be of coming to light around the solar eclipse. I think that was in May, I think early May. Okay, pile 2. Let's go ahead and get one of these cards. I want to go ahead and read this one out of the book for you. This is the Sacred Light Oracle, and just see what your spirit guides want to come through with, whatever messages they have for you in this time that you're going through in your life. Another message that came through right now is if this feels like it's taking a long amount of time, like you're just ready, you're dreading, you're ready to just get out of it and get to this Ten of Cups, don't force your way out of it. You're headed there, and Spirit is weaving things together in perfect harmony to make sure that it comes into fruition. What's coming through here is you guys might like be psychiatrists or want to help children in some way, be a social worker or something like that, where you help other people through their own trauma because of maybe the trauma that you've been through. And maybe you're scared that, like, especially if like you guys want to work, for example, like, I don't know, a child service program that doesn't give a lot of money. Like with this Five of Pentacles here, you guys may be fearing that it won't be financially stable for you. If there's some avenue that you guys want to go down, like you want to be a probation officer, but you know, like, that's not like the amount of money that you want to be making, they're saying that you don't have to worry about that, because in your journey through this, it's going to lead you, just, you guys are still going to climb the ladder, and you guys will ultimately just be happy helping people. You guys won't have to worry about the finances at all, whatever it is. Let's see, pile 2, what do your spirit guides want to tell you? Pile 2. Okay, got a card for you here. And we have, it says Galactic Vibration, Personal Conviction, Raising Your Resilience, and Direct Channel. Very interesting here that it says raising your resilience, because the word resilience very much coincides with Mars here and Saturn, and being resilient to the external forces that comes towards you. You guys are building up your resilience. You guys are building up stronger, especially because of it. You guys are raising your galactic vibration through going through this deep inner introspection that you're doing right now. And personal conviction coming here just really speaks to owning who you are, owning what you've gone through, being a direct channel. No matter the hardships that you've gone through, you can channel that and help other people. Pile 2. I feel like that's what you guys really want to do. Okay. So it says, Om, the, you know, like Om whenever you meditate, was thought to be the first sound heard throughout the universe. The mystical syllable has been associated with cosmic sound and divine principles for centuries. While scientists can only speculate at the age of the universe, its vibrational influence continues to alter the Earth's surface and structure. A galactic connection often feels like a lightning bolt, shooting down through your higher crown at the speed of light. Being energetically tapped by a higher dimensional galactic energy of evolved consciousness is an intense experience and not one to be taken lightly. These high energies of 100% pure light consciousness operate on a vastly different scale to any other energy form, and that's where you guys are headed. Like I said, you guys are headed towards this light. Those that experience these connections are direct channelers. Caution is always required at this level. The galactic vibration is one of divine expression. The universe's continual energy expansion alongside the remnants of its early beginnings is the very reality of creative and divine intelligence. Galactic Ascension Master Galadriel is encouraging you to explore your innate connection to the universal God spark. As you are called to a higher purpose, you will be a support and strength for others who experience troubled times. Exactly what we were saying, pile 2. I'm going to read that again because that just like made my stomach drop. It says, as you are called to a higher purpose, you will be a support and strength for others who experience troubled times. Continuing in the face of your own adversity builds resilience and conviction of spirit. The photographic beauty of star systems will inspire you to further your connection to the stars as you gaze at the wonder of the mysterious, universal creation, reminding you to aim high and reach for the stars. I love that for you. And something that came up with that last message there with the stars, you guys may want to somehow be like a psychiatrist, a therapist, but like use astrology with it. I'm getting that for some of you guys. You guys may want to incorporate astrology to help heal others in some way. Let me know down below because that's super interesting if you are. But the affirmation with this card is, I activate my galactic vibration for higher humanity. I speak with informed guidance. Yes, informed guidance. You guys are very informed and you guys are going to help guide other people. Sorry, I'm getting super hyped up and excited for you, pile 2. And the sacred crystal here is Tektite. If you guys want to maybe get that for yourself. Okay, pile 2. Let's go ahead and close off your very interesting, beautiful reading with some oracle cards here. These are affirmation cards. We're just going to get whatever messages Spirit wants to end us off with, what they've been telling you, what they want to tell you now that they've gotten all of this information out. So let's see. Pile 2. What are some messages for pile 2? Aw, we have here, how many cards do we have here? 3. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take all 3 of these here. I know I don't usually take 3, but I'm feeling it this time because you got 3 of these cards, so might as well take 3 of these cards. First, we have kindness, because you guys are so kind to others. Even through all the struggles that you've been through, you still lead with compassion and love, and that is such an admirable trait. Even through the adversity that you've been through, you still just want to help other people. It's beautiful. When others are callous to me, it says more about them than it does about me. We are all deserving of kindness, and I recognize that this includes myself. So I will be kind to those around me in order to make a more compassionate world. Yes, exactly. You guys are kind to those around you because others haven't been kind to you, and you know how that feels. And so you try and support others and make sure other people won't ever have to feel that because you are kind to them. And that is, like I said, such an admirable and beautiful trait, pile 2. I love that. We have here abundance. It says, money is abundant, and I only have to seek it with confidence, walking forth into fortune. I will do the work, and the money shall come. Yeah, for those of you where I said you might be scared that this won't be able to provide for you financially, this is just confirmation from your spirit guides that you don't have to worry about that. This is abundant. Your kindness will prevail, and your spirit guides know how kind of a soul you are, and they're not going to let you fail just because of that. Okay, pile 2, you're headed towards your destiny. We have here release. It says, I release all jealousy that my body is holding on to. Instead, I extend a feeling of joy and compassion for others that succeed around me. This frees my mind and body to focus on the good entering my life. Yes, I love this pile 2. It's like, even whenever you guys are having a rough time, you're still happy for those around you. You still cheer other people on. And you guys are really releasing yourself from any negative attachments to other people. Because you're able to be kind to others, Spirit is making sure that people and energies that don't serve you are being released. Exactly. They're being released. You're breaking the chains, the handcuffs that you held to this trauma because of your willingness to go through this deep night of the soul and still hold compassion for others and still want to help others. And I think that is so beautiful, pile 2. I'm going to go ahead and close your reading here. So thank you so much for watching, pile 2. I am beyond grateful to have you here today, sharing your beautiful energy with me. If this reading resonated with you, make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know. Also be sure to like, share, and subscribe as it helps support the channel so I can keep providing content for you wonderful souls. I hope this reading has brought you peace and harmony. Keep shining your light and living your best life, my stars. I will see you next time. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose this blue kyanite. Okay, here, I believe that looks okay. Okay, so here are your tarot cards, and obviously we're going to be looking at what your spirit guides want to tell you, something that they have been trying to tell you. But before we hop into your tarot cards, I do just want to get some of these oracle cards over here. And this is out of the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I'll have all of the decks that I'm using in the description down below if you guys are interested. But yeah, I just wanted to use this Animal Oracle deck to see maybe how your spirit guides are presenting themselves to you and whatever messages they want to start off with. But what was coming through for all of the piles is that you guys may, for some reason, and the animal that pops out for you guys, you may see them in person or see them in books, TV shows, hear somebody talking about them, and that will just be confirmation of this reading if you have already seen it or if you see it afterwards. Or like I said, you could hear it or, somehow it just comes up. But that was coming through for all of my piles. So let's see. For pile 3, what do your spirit guides want to tell? Okay, that was quick. Whoa, okay. So we have here Antelope Spirit, and it says life is speeding up. And actually, as soon as I read that, my stomach went in it felt like my stomach was in a whirlwind. So yeah, life may in fact be speeding up for you right now. Sorry, I dropped a card over here. Pick that up here. Okay, so yes, we have Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up, and then we have the 2 here. And actually, I just saw 222 on the clock, but this 2 coming up makes me feel like life is speeding up because of a particular partnership, or maybe in a particular partnership right now. Oh, okay. I feel like your guys' connection with your spirit guides, pile 3, may be speeding up right now. And that's because you guys are speeding up in life. Things are starting to move faster. And I feel like you guys are moving towards a purpose with a strong intention right now. And because of that, your spirit guides are also trying to send you more messages. You're probably getting more signs, more messages, more feelings from your spirit guides than you usually do. And that's just a sign because your spirit guides are trying to tell you that something is coming into your life that is going to make your life go much faster than it usually does, or usually it has been. And like I said, this could involve another person for some reason. It could be the decision of another person makes life speed up for some reason, or you get in a particular partnership and that starts to speed up and move very fast. I feel like your spirit guides have been sending you messages on what this is going to be particularly for you, pile 3. And with having an antelope here running away, it makes me think of sorry, trigger warning, it makes me think of a lion running after an antelope, as it's its prey and it's going to eat the antelope. And so maybe you feel rushed into some sort of avenue in life because of something that somebody else is doing. Maybe it's something just makes you jump up and do something. And I feel like for most of my pile 3s, this has probably already happened. But the speed of it hasn't quite picked up yet. And Spirit wants you to know that it's going to definitely be picking up. Whatever this is, it's going to completely whirlwind. And I don't think it's going to be anything bad or chaotic. It's just something that's going to completely change the pace of life than it has been going for you recently, pile 3, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into your tarot cards here. We have the Nine of Wands. Interesting. So what instantly came to my head was, going over like the last hurdle, the final hurdle. I was trying to think of the correct way to say it, but yeah, finally breaking through that final hurdle. And for some reason, it's like somebody, or I don't think actually this is going to be like a physical person in your life, like somebody real. I feel like this is actually spirit, like giving you a push up to the last obstacle. And then after that, things are going to be going in the momentum that you want. And this is like spirit confirming for you right now that they are pushing you over the final hurdle. Yes, you may feel like you're at an obstacle, but this is like the final obstacle until you get the speed and the momentum that you've been hoping for. Yeah, okay, pile three. So, yeah, if you've recently like hit some kind of hurdle in life, because with this Nine of Wands here, we see she's blocked with her own wands, in fact, because, she built up these wands herself, but she has created an obstacle for herself with her wands. She's trapped herself. So, what's coming through here also is you guys may need to let go of a wand, whatever that may mean for you. That was coming through pretty strongly. You guys may need to drop something in order to get the momentum of this going. Like that may be the final obstacle, is like letting go of something so that you can finally jump over that little cage and keep going, because ultimately there's one thing that you've really got on your mind that you really want to do right now, and all of these other things are just like kind of getting in your way, getting in the way of your momentum. And I feel like you're just about to break through that obstacle completely, whatever it is. And for some of my pile threes, this obstacle may be like dropping some of your day-to-day tasks that like you put into your routine, or something that you tell yourself you have to do. Why, like, I can't stop doing this, my life will not be the same without it, whatever. But like, actually you don't really need it in your life anymore, and you're just kind of making excuses as to why you've kept it in your life. If that's for you, take it. If it's not, leave it. You'll know if it's for you or not. But let's keep going. We have the Hanged Man. Yeah, okay. With the Hanged Man here, he is classically known to be at like a standstill. But the standstill is almost like to gain his own knowledge, or she, because we see a girl here in this here. But anyways, so we see here that she has put herself in this very graceful position. She's actually, what do they call it whenever you like drape yourself like in the curtains and you like hang from it? Is it aerial? Yeah, I think that's beautiful. But anyways, she's like hung herself in this graceful position, and like all of these, they almost look like runes popping up. But yeah, it's like she's gaining this knowledge. She has this light coming out of her head. This obstacle that you're at is helping you learn a lot before life speeds up in that direction. Spirit has put this obstacle in place because there's something you need to know before the momentum gets going 100% on whatever this is. And I feel like you guys are like actually finally opening up your eyes to what it is. I definitely feel, especially with the Hanged Man being ruled by Neptune, and Neptune can sometimes speak of like addiction, attachments, kind of like, especially like alcohol, because Neptune's like kind of like confusing, but it's known for like altering your reality almost. So that may be something that may be hindering your progress forward right now, and you're finally in the process, or like spirit is trying to tell you like this is the one thing that's hindering your progress, and then once you release that, life is going to speed up so fast. Whatever you've been hoping for is going to like get you there. So let's keep going. We have here the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords, what comes to my mind is like the bitter truth, cold love. What is it called? Like bittersweet's coming to mind. Harsh love. Am I saying it right? I don't know. But yeah, the tough love, that's what I'm looking for. So right now, I feel like your spirit guides are giving you a little bit of tough love. Like, hey, I know that you guys know exactly where you want to go. And yes, things are about to speed up and go in the exact direction that you want. But right now, you need a little bit of tough love. And you need to know what's hindering your progress. And I feel like you guys definitely know exactly what that is. It doesn't have to be an addiction. It could be like an unhealthy relationship. It could be like an unhealthy attachment to something. You guys will know exactly what that is, especially I'm hearing like if it's something within like your social group or like career. But yeah, with this Queen of Swords popping up, Spirit is giving you tough love right now, okay? And you're probably seeing that through the signs and like just what's been happening in your life right now. But like I said, this is like the final hurdle before you go to exactly what it is that you guys have been wanting. And then you can see here with this Queen of Swords, yes, she's got the blade of truth, which cuts deep and sometimes it hurts like hell. But here, trapped away, just like this cage over here actually, is this cup. So like, yes, it may seem like what the universe is throwing at you right now is tough. And yes, it is a little tough, but like this cup is still here whenever like it needs to be, you know, the cup of love, the cup of compassion, and like where you feel helped and supported. And you may not feel like that right now, but it's just preparing you for whenever life speeds up. Like these obstacles that are happening right now are preparing you, because like when you think about it, when things aren't progressing a lot, there's not a whole bunch of obstacles. But when things are progressing a lot, there's a lot of potential obstacles that could come up. So life is giving you these obstacles to prepare you for the momentum that you've been wanting, but they know that like you need to deal with this stuff so that you can deal with the obstacles that come in the future. You'll be prepared, and that's the tough love that's coming through for you guys right now, pile 3. We have here the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you guys, once you guys get through these obstacles, I feel like right now, if this Eight of Swords is upright, you guys are in this kind of state of mind. You guys feel trapped by life's difficulties, tied up, your hands are tied, you can't do anything, but actually you guys are finally shifting out of that Eight of Swords. You guys are finally like awakening and breaking out of these obstacles. And life will be speeding up very soon for you. But first, you just have to deal with whatever this obstacle that's in your way is. And I know it's tough, but it's going to help you so much in the future because, yeah, like I said, the obstacles that could come in the future. Right now, the obstacles that are coming, you're in this Eight of Swords moment where your hands are tied, you feel trapped by life. But whenever they come after life has speeded up, after you've decided to cut this out of your life, with the sword here, if we look at this like in a progression, then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's not so hard. Yes, it's still like difficult, but it's not as hard as you once made it feel. And Spirit's just really preparing you for that right now, pile 3. We also have here the Nine of Cups. Yes, I love it. Beautiful to end your reading, especially with the progression here. And this antelope spirit and the Nine of Cups. Okay, I can't pick it up. But like this girl here reminds me so much of this antelope spirit. They're both bursting forward with momentum, and that's where you guys are headed. You guys are headed to this Nine of Cups. Look, she's abundant, she's happy. She's finally accessed that cup from her spirit guides that she's been wanting. But yes, you guys are headed towards pure happiness, pure forward momentum, and these obstacles will be nothing in the future. Like they won't even faze you because you will have gone so far because you were willing to cut things out that weren't necessary now, And this is also giving me like Fool card energy. So Uranus could be really strong in your chart. I usually don't associate Uranus with Aquarius completely, but yeah, Aquarius could be strong in your chart, especially with this Queen of Swords centering your reading here. Yeah. And just like the outer planets in general is what I'm getting here, like Uranus, Neptune especially, and a little bit of Pluto with this Eight of Swords here. The outer planets could be aspecting your chart pretty harshly right now, but it's like, and it may have been happening for like quite a long time as well, like these obstacles or whatever it is, but you're about to break through them because you finally realized what the tough love is. But yeah, pile 3, like I've been saying, you guys maybe feel hindered right now in your progress, but life is about to speed up because I feel like you guys have already decided to cut this out. You guys have already kind of overcome this obstacle, and this is Spirit just confirming to you that you're about to go in this direction where it doesn't phase you as much, and you feel this burst of forward momentum. Jumping with joy is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's go ahead and move to some oracle cards, pile 3. These are astrological oracle cards. Like I said, I'll have everything in the description down below. I'm going to move these down so that we have room for them. Okay. Let's see what other messages we can get from your spirit guides. And like I was saying, how you guys might see this animal. You guys, I'm hearing, you guys might really enjoy to watch like Animal Planet for some reason. Or you guys might end up like going to somebody's house and they have like one of those animal documentaries on. What is it called? I can't think of it, but it's like the Geographical Channel, whatever, National Geographic, and they have like documentaries of animals and the Earth, Planet Earth, I think that's what it's called. That somehow may come up for you. But it could also be in the form of a deer is what I'm hearing. Some kind of like, you know, animal that looks like this. Obviously deers don't have horns like that, but you guys get the gist. So let's see, what else for my pile 3s? What do the spirit guides want to tell you? Oh, wow, look, we have Neptune here. Beautiful. Exactly what I was saying. A lot of Neptune. Also, like I said, Uranus energy, because I feel like you're unexpectedly breaking out of this obstacle. Unexpectedly to other people. You've known that this needed to happen for a while, but like you guys do it like kind of out of nowhere. But yeah, we have Neptune here, sacrifice, and how I was saying how you guys might have to sacrifice something so that you can get this forward momentum. Spirit is definitely confirming that that is what will get you to where you're wanting right now. Okay, pile 3. We also have Cancer, I feel, because you guys definitely feel that this is the thing to do. You guys might be, honestly, what I'm getting here is you guys might be put on hold of your emotions, especially because we don't have any water cups here, until you guys like overcome this obstacle, and it's like all of your emotions come bursting back in. Like you guys might feel a little overwhelmed with how happy and like emotional you're feeling. Whatever this maybe vice is, or maybe if you guys had an addiction, it could be blocking your emotions and blocking your subconscious from really coming through, and that may be in fact the very key that you need to make all of this forward momentum happen, because you could be putting in all the work, you know, it looks like you are with this 9 of Wands here. But you can put in all the work and not get forward momentum because maybe you're not in alignment with what your subconscious needs are as well. And I feel like the sacrifice that you're making is going to get you there. And like I said, I feel like you guys already probably did that. We have the 12th house down here, escape. You guys are escaping out of something that's been blocking you from getting to this 9 of Cups that you've been wanting. Life is speeding up to this, and Spirit is just giving you confirmation right now. And like I said, a little bit of tough love. Yes, your spirit guides have been leading you to these obstacles so that you can realize that there's potential on the other side of the fence, you know? Okay, so I think I want to get one of these cards and read it out of the book for you, pile 3. But yeah, like I said, I think most of you guys have probably already decided to overcome this obstacle, and you're probably like at the verge of it. And now you're going to see life speed up. Now you're getting the rewards because you've decided to listen to that little nudge of tough love that your spirit guides have been sending you. And now they're rewarding you for it. Now, exactly, she has this treasure chest and all of the cups. You're being rewarded. And rewarded emotionally as well, with happiness and joy. I think mostly it's going to be emotionally for you, pile 3. Okay. Let's see. What is the message my pile 3s need? Okay. So we have here sacred space. It says positive outcome, clarity, Lucky attraction, removing obstacles. Exactly. I love whenever the cards synchronize like this. It like makes me so jittery and happy. But yes, like I said, you guys are removing obstacles so that you can have this positive outcome that you've been hoping for. Things are speeding up because you've decided to attract this towards you. You guys have gotten clarity on what your truth is and what you no longer need in your life. You guys have listened to this tough love, and this is Spirit's confirmation that you will have a positive outcome. If you haven't decided to do this already, you guys will get that positive outcome. You guys know exactly what this is. I can feel it. Okay, so we have Sacred Space, number 26. It says, regardless of philosophy or religion, all individuals have a sacred space they retreat to when needing solace, prayer, or reflection to heal the mind, body, and spirit. Sacred spaces are often religious centers, such as cathedrals, monasteries, and churches, but can also be rainforest, waterfalls, or tranquil ponds. Unbound by location, it only needs to be an area that you find comfort in when connecting to your spiritual self. So yeah, getting by water could actually be very helpful for you guys right now, because whenever this Eight of Swords came up, I know it's a mirror, but I kind of saw it as a bath. So like doing a spiritual bath or like a spiritual cleanse with water may be very beneficial for you right now, pile 4. It says, setting a sacred space is essential to create a focused spiritual sanctuary. As you are setting a tone and vibration for that area to amplify your personal power and universal energy. While you may find you have no time for routine or imperfections, regular space clearing will keep your vibration high and your mind clear. Exactly what I said. Yes. Cosmic Master Lord Ganesha offers seekers the knowledge of sacred purity from the 5th ray. Let more light in to brighten your space to cleanse your energy fields. Using traditional herbs and offerings, this Cosmic Master will release trapped and murky energies. Yeah, the trapped and murky obstacle energies. Transmuting energetic portals that have interfered with the natural balance and positive feng shui. The Elephant Master can clear obstacles that are interfering with your life. Ascension Master Lord Ganesha requests you find your sacred space by carefully cutting away old energy to connect you to a clearer path. Lord Ganesha can bring you closer to divine manifestation, your desires, and personal dharma. The affirmation is, I am clear, I am cleansed, my soul is whole and complete. And the sacred crystal is tourmalated quartz, I believe so. But yes, that is so beautiful. Like I said, your spirit guides are, I feel like you have cleared away these obstacles. And because of that, your spirit guides are coming in and they're rewarding you. And especially if you guys like make a sacred space, that may help you make sure that whatever these vices were from the past don't creep back in. So let's go ahead and get some of these cards for you. Pile 3. These are some affirmation cards, and just see whatever closing messages we need for your pile. Okay? So what your spirit guides need to tell my pile 3s. Your spirit guides want to tell you, pile 3. Closing affirmation that your spirit guides want to tell you. Okay? See how many we have here. We have 2. So we have communication. Healthy communication is meaningful in all relationships, and I realize that I must express to others how I desire to be communicated with. I manifest people that will expand my thinking, make me laugh, and bring happiness into my life. Yeah, so if you guys have been having trouble communicating with your spirit guides recently, what I'm hearing right now is, what's it called? Whenever you write, oh gosh, and now I'm going to embarrass myself. I'm just going to call it intuitive writing. But yeah, it's pretty much whenever you write and you don't think about it and then you just see kind of what comes out, what flows out. That may be a very good way to speak to your spirit guides and see what they're communicating to you. But most importantly, why this card has came up for you, pile 3, is because ultimately healthy communication is meaningful, because your spirit guides have things that they want to tell you that can help you. And like, you guys may have been a little turned off from your spirit guides recently because of all the obstacles that have been pushed your way, but your guys' communication is about to get a lot better. So we also have here caring nature. Beautiful. I will always aim to be sympathetic, empathetic, compassionate, and kind. However, I will avoid expending my own mental health and happiness for the sake of others. My first priority is me. So first off, what's coming for me, or what's coming through here, pile 3, some of these vices that you're holding on to, it might be a relationship for some of you. And it says here, I will avoid expending my own mental health and happiness for the sake of others. So if there's somebody who you have been expending your mental health for, that may be the obstacle. And there, honestly, it may just need some communication to figure out and to get back like on a steady level with each other. There may just be some honest words that need to be said, some things that need to be expressed and released to make things go back on the right track. But like I said, Spirit really wants you to know that life is speeding up for you, and they care for you so much, and they want to communicate with you. And you may have felt a little abandoned from the universe recently, like they're throwing obstacles and blocking what you want to get in your way. But it's almost like here recently you've really understood exactly what it takes to get to the speed that you've been wanting, and the only person that's been blocking you has been you this whole time, or like your perception of the situation. That's exactly what this Eight of Swords is about, is blocking yourself with your own perception and pretty much creating your own obstacles, mental obstacles. But look, we have this Eight of Swords in reverse. You guys are healing this, and you guys are headed towards this Nine of Cups. You guys are speeding towards happiness and joy, and I am so excited for you, pile 3. I'm so proud of you for getting through these obstacles and listening to that bit of tough love that came from the universe, and still deciding to be sympathetic, compassionate, and empathetic. Even though it may have been hard at times, you guys decided to still be compassionate, especially with this Neptune card showing up here. Neptune is a lot about being compassionate to others, helping others, and serving others. Yeah, pile 3, so beautiful. I think I'm going to go ahead and close your reading here, pile 3. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, I've got to show you. I just saw it was on the bottom of this deck. Wow, boundless joy. And this just completely reminds me of this Nine of Cups here. So beautiful, because she looks boundlessly joyful. I'm going to go ahead and read it for you. Happiness is a wonderful state, but unpleasant emotions are a beautiful, scenic path to greater joy soon to come. Yeah, these unpleasant obstacles are leading you to greater joy. These ebbs and flows allow me to appreciate the good times. I will remember my joy is abundant and never ending. Beautiful. I'm so glad I caught that and got to read it for you, because I feel like that was very important for you guys to hear. But yes, anyways, pile 3, like I said, thank you so much for watching. I am beyond grateful to have you here today, sharing your beautiful energy with me. If this reading resonated with you, make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe as it helps support the channel so I can keep providing content for you wonderful souls. I hope this reading has brought you peace and harmony. Keep shining your light and living your best life, my stars. I will see you next time.